Alrighty, morning everyone, and welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on a not so beautiful day because, as always, it's raining. But that's not too bad because we can still do some scrapping, so that's always very nice. And what we are gonna scrap today is all of this stuff. Yeah, this stuff is basically just connectors and wires and all kinds of little thingies that I collected over like the last, I think, month, maybe month and a half, scrapping down electric motors and transformers. And I just, you know the space, right? I always scrap down the motors here and I cut the wires and I just basically throw them on this pile. I don't really process them immediately because it just takes a lot of time, and if you do it all at once, it actually saves time than doing it every single time you get one of those. I don't know why. I think you just get into some kind of repetitive whatever, but yeah, it definitely does save time. I actually checked that once. I'll just stop the time. What it takes me to do all that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. Well, not all of that because that's probably gonna be very, very long, but I want to do some of them. Some of them I haven't done before. For example, like these. Well, I obviously did these, but not exactly this one. They are all a little bit different, and most of them are cast into like Bakelite or something like that. But there are also some that are just like this one that are cast into some sort of ceramic. Which shouldn't be very difficult to take apart either. But yeah, we'll just see how everything goes and how much we can actually recover. We're obviously gonna clip all the little wires. I'm not gonna strip all of them today, and most of them I'm actually just gonna sell because they are just very small. But for example, stuff like this, which is the kind of stuff that is in between these microwave transformer coils, you can strip that. That's solid wire. And yeah, so we are gonna separate all that and see how much we can actually get out of everything. And so, yeah, I think that's probably going to be good fun. But before we continue with all of that and get started on all this wire and all the connectors, I want to say a big, big thank you to everyone that subscribed because we just hit 100 subscribers. Actually, we are at 114 subscribers when I'm filming this video. So, yeah, the channel is just growing very quickly, which I didn't expect. That is just absolutely awesome. So make sure that you subscribe if you're not subscribed already, so that we can hit like, well, more subscribers, I guess. That would be nice, right? I would say that would be pretty nice. And another thing, I bought a microphone. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but the sound quality should be like way better because you don't get this weird like popping noise anymore and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, that should be an improvement. I hope so. I guess I'm gonna see about that in editing this video, but I hope you can tell. So yeah, I did that. I hope it does something. I'm also hopefully gonna buy some more like lighting stuff. That would also be a good idea, I think. And so yeah, I'm just slowly getting the hang of it and improving all the kind of stuff, and I hope that we can make some very good quality videos in the future. So yeah, I would say let's just get on with taking all of these apart, and we'll do that in time-lapse, probably. But of course, I have to explain what I'm doing first. I don't know why I forget about that all the time, but yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna explain it right now. These connectors, they are basically all Bakelite. I mean, there are very rarely any of them that are like your usual household plastic. They are either like ceramic or they are Bakelite, at least with the older motors that I usually scrap down. And these little connector thingies, they are all brass. So we can definitely scrap all of these out, but we have to obviously remove the wires. So we are going to do that because I can't throw these wire parts into brass, but I'm going to leave on these little silvery looking connector things because they are just brass. So they are going to stay on there. We are going to unscrew all of this, probably with the drill that I've got over there, and that should be pretty easy. So yeah, and then we obviously have the problem that all of these screws here, you can't take them out. They are cast into the Bakelite, so we either have to hammer them out today or do that in another video. Probably in another video because it will just take a lot of time, and I just don't want these videos to get excessively long. So we might actually do that in another video. But yeah, I think this is gonna pretty much do it. Hopefully. We'll see. But this is certainly not something that just you can just do like in an hour or something, a pie like that. It will take some time, but I think we'll go through it hopefully pretty quickly. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go into time lapse, I guess. Okay, so we ran into the first little bit of difficulty. I brought the wrong size sockets for my drill. So now they are too short. I can't reach these lower nuts here and can't unscrew them. So I tried just snipping them off with my side cutters, but they are not strong enough. So I'm gonna quickly go somewhere and I'm gonna grab a bigger pair of side cutters because, well, stupid me didn't bring a pair of bolt cutters. So yeah, now I need to find some bigger side cutters and then we have to snip all of those little buggers off and then we'll continue. So yeah, that's nice, but oh well, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we need to get on with it somehow, and yeah, we're gonna make do without a bolt cutter. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm back, and I brought something that is definitely gonna work, which is this thing. Very nice. Get one of those if you don't already have one. I don't really know how they are called in English, to be honest. Why do I not know that? So yeah, whatever. Get one of these. If you don't have one, get one. Very useful tool and very, very strong for yeah, for shearing off stuff like these brass bolts. I'm gonna show you. So see, we've got this in there now, just like that. And there we go. It's off. Very, very easy. Get one of those. If you don't have one, get one. Back into time lapse. Okay, so that was already pretty good. You can see here, we've already got a good amount of like little micro scrapped brass and little copper bits, but that I just leave that in brass because legit like taking all of that off, yeah, that's not really gonna happen, but that's decent. What is a little bit of an issue right now is that all of these are magnetic. Being magnetic means that all the screws and nuts and all that kind of stuff are steel. I don't know why. I usually don't get that many that are steel. I didn't check them before I threw them on that pile. I just threw them on there because I'm usually just taking apart motors here and just throwing that on there as it comes up. And so yeah, I didn't check that, but these are all steel. So what I'm gonna do with these is I just go ahead and clip all the little wires, leave that brass on there. It doesn't matter, and just throw that into steel because that is definitely not worth it to take that off. Like that's legit like a few grams, like maybe not even 5 per one of these thingies, and it's probably not even worth it to do this anyways. So I'm definitely not gonna do that. That is gonna go into scrap steel. I'm sorry if some of you don't like that, but it isn't worth it. That would maybe be $1 an hour, and I'm not doing that. Like that would be a very stupid use of time. I mean, it really would be. So, no, definitely not gonna happen. But I also have some good ones over here, like some of these, which are a little bit bigger ones. These are all brass, so we are definitely gonna take all of them apart and see how much brass we actually get out of that. Yeah, and I'm also gonna weigh everything up, but unfortunately we can't do that on camera because I forgot my small little scale back at my other place where we usually do the videos. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but I'm gonna still write it down for you somewhere on the screen, not now, but later in the video, how much we actually recovered. So yeah, I guess we'll just get on with scrapping all these little connector thingies and get some more brass. So here we go. Okay, so we are pretty much done scraping all of these connectors that have brass in them, and there is still a couple of more ones there, and we obviously still have all the wire to clip, but I really don't want to do that in this video. That would take a very long time, and I think that's not very like interesting at all. So I'm just gonna do that now after this video, and yeah, I weighed all the brass up. We have around about 200 grams. I think it's like 195 or something, which is surprising. It didn't really look like that, but apparently the stuff is very heavy, and that is definitely the case. But yeah, I was still surprised by that. This little thingy I think weighs like 50 or 60 grams, and so yeah, we had like 250, 260 grams in total. And so yeah, that's pretty all right actually. So with my prices, this would be worth around about 60 cents. Euro cents, not dollar cents, euro cents. And so that would be like maybe about $25 cents a pound. So that's about 50 cents an hour. So that's not great, but yeah, that's about it. It's not great. It's not even close to being great. And if you would do that all day, if you do like a 10-hour day, which I usually do because I like to get my stuff done, then you would get $5 for that entire day. That's not good, my dearest friends. That is not good. That is, yeah, that's about 1/3 of minimum wage for a whole day, which you would get in minimum wage when you were working minimum wage in like an hour. So just goes to show you how much minimum wage actually is, because I'm pretty sure that someone is living off of doing this. In some countries, someone is doing this for a living and living off of that. So yeah, just goes to show you how lucky we all are that we've got stuff like minimum wage and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this was fun, definitely. Was it worth it? No. But that's kind of like a running theme on my videos nowadays. They are all not really worth it. So yeah, I guess that's something. But oh well, I hope you still liked it. I hope you got something useful out of this video, and if it's just that this is not worth it, then well, at least you learned that. Be very happy if I could actually show someone something that they didn't know before. That's really like the main goal of this channel, and we also like to figure things out here. So there's no better way to figure something out than to just try it yourself. And so we did that, and we now know for a fact that this is not worth it. Am I still gonna do it? Maybe, because it's not a really good thing to throw all that into a landfill, or not really a landfill, but into scrap steel, and it's not going to get recycled there because, well, when people are recycling scrap steel, all of the stuff that is not steel is just going away, you know? So yeah, that's a thing, and so I'm probably going to continue to take all of this stuff out, but is it worth it? No, it's not. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know anything that I didn't talk about in this video, just write it down in the comments. I would be very glad to answer all of that. And also, if you just want to say hi, that's very cool as well. I would be very happy about that. And so yeah, don't forget to rate the video with either like a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you might want to do. And then also, please subscribe to the channel so that we can, yeah, well, get more subscribers. So that's cool. So do that. So yeah, then have a great week, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching, and until next time.